Well, it is the most gorgeous day. I'm a little bit nervous because we've got the lovely Drew from crossing the road from Salvage Hunters coming to Irnham today to see if he can pick up a few bargains. Now, I obviously don't want to be had over a barrel, so I've been trying to find the things that I'm prepared to get rid of, and I think it would be quite fun to sell the parrot cage. My father, in a fit of passion, bought my mother a parrot cage many years ago, but there was no parrot. So this has been a long-standing joke in the family. And I said to my mother, now look, it's absolutely key that we get rid of the damn parrot cage. And she said, no, it reminds me too much of your father. I couldn't possibly do that. And anyway, one day I might get a parrot. So I said, fine, in which case, whatever we sell today will hopefully go to funding the parrot. And just thinking about other items that we might have for sale, we've got the most wonderful rocking horse, which has, of course, seen better days, but I remember playing on it as a child, and it must have been in this house for at least 100 years, and it needs some serious love and attention, and hopefully a small child to play on it. So I guess that's the next thing that I'm happy to get rid of. Now, I do have a couple of fun things in the garage roof that came from my grandparents' house about 50 years ago. So he might find that interesting, but he will really find it challenging getting up into the top of the garage. So I've got the ladder, and that's where we're going to see whether dear Drew is a man or a mouse. Well, I'm in the Great Hall, and it really is a fabulous space. Armour on the walls, all sorts of goodies, but this area here has just become a sort of dumping ground for tables that we've got in the house that we don't really use. And of course, right at the back, behind the plant, is the rocking horse. Now, I've many happy memories of this rocking horse, but it's seen better days, and it certainly needs some children to ride on it. So I'm hoping that Drew is going to come up with the money. I've just remembered the old pram. And if we take this off, ta-da, look at that. Wonderful workmanship. Countless babies have been in here. It even does the thing, and look, it's got all the original toys. Got to be worth a fortune, Drew. We're just waiting for Drew to arrive in the van. We've done the initial hero shot interview, they like to call it. And I've done my chit-chat about why we're at Irnham Hall and what it is that I'm expecting today. I mean, ideally, of course, I'm expecting a parrot, but who knows?
There's tractors that have had a hard life, and then there's this one, isn't there?
It's still working.
My God.
Do you know how to start it?
No.
T, you must know.
Do we need to?
No?
No.
Keep thinking.
It's not one of the shotgun cartridge ones, is it?
No.
Pull. Painted and gilt decoration over a black ebonised ground. Nice thing.
Papier-mâché though, is it? Or?
More than likely. Let me have a look. No, it's timber. All of it. Nice. Now you're talking. Is it available?
Yes. I'm thinking parrot.
How much is a parrot? We're sort of half parrot.
Half a parrot.
Yeah.
Do you hear that, T? It's worth half a parrot.
It's half a parrot. How does £1,000 grab you?
It grabs me. So it's super exciting. We're halfway through the day, and it looks like Drew likes the mirror and all sorts of manner of things that I'm not prepared to sell, but I don't mind him trying. You know, it's what it's all about. And there is the rocking horse, of course, which he's not thrilled about, and it's not as valuable as I had thought. But hey ho, I think we're at least half a parrot mark, because remember, whatever we sell today That money is going to go towards buying my mother an African grey parrot which talks. Oh, awesome. I love it.
That's a mega thing. That is a weapon.
Yeah.
I think it's, oh God.
So Drew is loading up the van. This is the unlikely star of the show. One chair. Mum, are you happy that you're going to get a parrot?
Well, I think parrots that talk cost more than that.
So Drew has managed to twist our arms because he very much likes this chair. And although not original, he said is surprisingly worth a whopping $3.5 grand. And to add to that, we've also found this mirror, which is interesting. Lots of Chinesey characters, as you can see, but a little bit of damage through dampness. And he said, quite rightly, that if you're going to stick it in the garage, then you may as well flog it. So that's what we're doing. Which then leaves the last thing, which is a rather knackered old screen that was found in the same old garage. And here it is. It's not a great beauty. It's not even very easy to undo. But there it goes. Something like that. And there's another two sides too.
Irnham Hall. Yes, what can I say? Irnham Hall. From the moment I drove up the driveway, I thought, wow, what a place.
Well, it's been a lovely day. I've thoroughly enjoyed meeting the lovely Drew and indeed T. Very, very informative, very useful. And they've given me lots of top ideas to restore the carpet. And of course, they have suggested that I look into the provenance of that great club that we found in the loft, which he thought was probably quite valuable. But in the end, he went off with a chair, which was great. He decided to leave the rocking horse, so my kids are going to be thrilled with that. And he took some kind of a screen that really didn't mean very much to us, and left a tasty cheque, which will, of course, now pay for the talking parrot. But that's not all. Can you believe it? The man's a genius. He's written a book, which he has inscribed and left with me, which is very thoughtful. And then last but not least, apparently he makes hats. Look at that. A real Peaky Blinder of a day.